Hey guys, it's Marcus from Learning with Marcus, and today I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on how to learn Russian a little bit more easy. Russian is a very interesting language, and I personally like the way that Russian language sounds. But it still is a difficult language, so I'm going to be giving you 5 tips in this video. The first tip, just admit that it's going to be a difficult language to learn. We've all heard the saying, the first step to fixing a problem is to admitting that you have one. Well, that's the same with languages. If you admit that the language is hard, it may be a little bit easier to learn it. Tip number 2. Take your time with learning Russian. I know with my personal experience that if you just fly through learning a bunch of Russian, it will only end in disaster. And you'll probably have to go back to square one and start all over again, and that's just not enjoyable. And also, not only is learning a language something that you may have to do if you're traveling or you have to get a job or something like that, but at least for me, learning a language is an enjoyable experience. And when you take your time, it's much easier to enjoy it. Tip number 3. Learn the Cyrillic alphabet before you learn Russian. Because a lot of books and printed material you are going to read are not going to have the Latin alphabet form of the word right next to it. So it's very useful and it's very worth it to learn the Cyrillic alphabet so that you can be able to read books, especially that teach you the language at first. And if you're going to Russia, there you will be able to read street signs and shop signs and menus and different things like that. The 4th tip is when you're having difficulty remembering a word, when you just wrote it in the Cyrillic alphabet, write the pronunciation in the Latin alphabet right next to it. I know for me, it was really easy to remember the words when I did this. And it might be the case with you. Finally, number 5, which goes for any language really, is to find someone who you can practice the language with. Whether it's a native or somebody who wants to learn the language with you, it is really beneficial to have repetitive oral practice so that you can learn the language easier and deal with Russian's very difficult pronunciation. Okay, I hope this video helped you to learn Russian just a tad bit easier, and if you want a general tips on how to learn a language easier, watch my video, How to Learn a Language Easier. I'll put a link in the description. Also, go to my blog for articles, language related, and also I will be posting some of my scripts for future videos before I post them on YouTube. Also, follow my Instagram, Learning with Marcus. On there I post 4 word of the day videos, so I would appreciate it if you did that. Also, subscribe to this channel for more videos, more Russian lessons, and other language lessons, and also other videos based on languages. And also give this video a thumbs up so I know that you guys like my content. Also share this with your polyglot or linguist friends, and favorite this so that this is easy to find. Okay, until next time, I'm Marcus, teaching you guys languages easy.